Hello, I'm BXToyCat, and welcome back to episode 257 of my Minecraft Xbox Updated Ventures Let's Play. This is a Let's Play where I've been playing through the various updates that have come out for Minecraft on the Xbox 360, building stuff, killing stuff, and of course, destroying stuff. And in this particular episode, what I am going to be doing is I'm going to be doing some of that killing stuff again, because you might recall about a year ago now, I actually killed the Wither for the first time when it just came out for console, and it was great. I got myself a beacon from that, and I made the beacon level 4, but now there's nothing more I can do with this one beacon. It's awesome and stuff, but you know, it's kind of finished. So I figure let's kill the Wither again and let's get a second beacon made. So that's what we're going to be doing with today's video. If you don't know, because it has been like close to a year, I do have a specific set of armor I have just for killing the Wither, as well as a specific sword, and we've got the last skull here too. So yeah, we're going to take that out. We're going to actually, yeah, let's do that now. We're going to take it out. We're going to put it on, and we're going to get some extra supplies, because although I've killed the Wither quite a few times now, like when I first killed it, I kind of knew what to expect, but I was really blown away by what actually happened. Now, you know, I've killed it a few times. I even killed it like a couple of weeks ago on a Race the Wither stream, and I killed it with just iron armor, a regular iron sword, and a strength potion. So I've realized, you know, you can actually do it pretty easily if you get a decent amount of luck and stuff, but, you know, to kind of just not rely entirely on, you know, like having a really nice spawn location, having him like trap himself against the wall, what we're going to do instead is we're going to get a little bit of everything and just make it a guaranteed win, really. So, yeah, we've got some decent diamond armor. It's not maximum enchantments, but it's stuff like protection 2, you know, like we're going to have a decent amount of protection from really most stuff. Second of all, let's grab the iron. But yeah, second of all, we've got a strength potion, maybe a strength 2 potion. Strength 2, only a minute 30, but hopefully we can do it in less than that. And then step 3 is we're going to go into the chest. We're going to grab an apple, and we're going to grab some, grab some gold, and we're going to make this happen. Except there's gold in our inventory, so we can just do that anyway. So yeah, golden apple, strength potion 2, decent sword, decent armor. I think that'll be enough. Honestly, I'll take the bow anyway, just in case. I think we should be just about covered with that, because if we take the strength potion just before, we take the golden apple just as it happens, we have a decent amount of regeneration, and it should just all magically work out. That's the dream. We'll see if it actually works that way, but yeah, it's going to be exciting. Also, I realized, because it's been, like I said, almost exactly a year since I fought the Wither in this Let's Play last, it's starting to become a little bit for like a December Christmas tradition. So yeah, I think we'll make it a Christmas tradition. Every year we'll kill the Wither, probably more than every year at this point, because, you know, I'm probably going to want a third beacon pretty soon, then a fourth beacon. I might, wait, maybe my next beacon project should be a mega beacon. Who knows? But yeah, let's head down here and let's kill the Wither. Before we can do any thinking about anything, any telling you how my week's been and all that sort of stuff, we have to kill the Wither. And as you can see, he's so close to set up here, but I just want to, like, you know, I feel like I should make more obsidian. Stuff like this isn't good, so we'll take the last that we do have. We'll replace the shears, because you don't need those for a Wither fight. We'll just make a little bit of a barrier across most of this stuff, because honestly, you know, as I want him to trap himself somewhere, I just don't want to be able to fly across there, because if he flies into the middle of that, then I'm kind of done for, aren't I? So yeah, what we'll do instead is we'll just kind of make ourselves a little step here that we can jump onto this with. And we'll just make like kind of like jail bars, just so that he can't get through without breaking them. That's all we need. Also, that skeleton is trying to knock us down. That's a problem. But yeah, if we just make kind of like a jail bar like this, then at the very least, the Wither's going to have to knock them down first, which means I can maybe, you know, get over this way and convince him to turn around. Something like that. Let's just pray. So, are we ready to fight the Wither now? I don't think I'll ever feel ready, but I think we are. I think... Oh, we don't have the skull. I guess we're literally not ready then. But, yeah, I don't know if I'll ever be truly ready to experience the X. Like, the Wither is such a scary thing, because it's not something you do every day. Like, even though I've fought the Wither more times than probably the average person, I've still only fought him maybe 3 times over the past year, and each time he does something a little bit different that terrifies me. Like, on the Race the Wither stream, I was sure I wouldn't do it, because, you know, he started going around, but then I got kind of lucky. The first time I killed him, he went flying so fast, like he glitch fast speed almost. But yeah, let's do this. So drink the potion, then we're gonna either go an apple, just about now. Okay, let's go. Wait, let's not go yet. Okay, there we go. Let's do this. So he's gone dark, because I've realized he's actually gonna do that. You can see what I mean here. Like, he tries to get away on one of these walls. Oh geez, I'm taking so much damage, more than I thought. I don't actually. Armor's got to save. Wait, come on, finish. Yes. Oh, see, this sword with a strength potion does so much work. Even though I'm being withered, and yeah, I would have died if this fight had gone on a little bit longer, but even though I was with it, even though all this stuff was a little bit against me, he couldn't get out. He was trying to blast through the wall, but I think like he was getting caught in the obsidian maybe. Either way, it's saved me, because if the Wither gets away from you, if he gets in the air, you're dead. That's why I'm flying him in this little cave below the ground. It's not just because it's a cool wither cave. It's because if he does get away, you know, it's all over. Like, there's nothing you can do about that. So, yeah, I fought the wither. There's a lot of reconstruction that needs to be done here. I think we might be able to pick some up, actually. Because when he destroys obsidian, sometimes it lets you pick it up. But not today, it seems. So, yeah, he destroys a lot of obsidian every single time. And, you know, it's kind of sad on that front. But we killed the wither. He only blew up a little bit this time. And I think that might be the fastest kill on this world. Maybe he should go for another speedrun again. So, yeah, we've got the legendary Never Star, or is it the Wither Star? I always get that one mixed up. But yeah, we've got the legendary Never Star, as it turns out. This thing's pretty cool. We're going to put the suit of armor away for another day. It's kind of like, I don't know, the Iron Man suit or something. It's like, you know what, we're going to just put it in the chest bag for now. And then we'll take back our regular old lame unenchanted sword and unenchanted armor. Should we try ourselves some enchantment, maybe? I think we should. So yeah, as you can see, like, it seems like it's always such a thing to do. But I think we did pretty well there. So yeah, Never Star. I think, yeah, that we just need some obsidian and some glass, and we can make a beacon. Yeah, that's going to be great. So, I love making big milestone progress like this on the Let's Play world, because I haven't had a wither, an end dragon to kill, and I've only killed the wither once. Doing it the second time, it reassures me that, yeah, I did pretty well there, because although there was a little bit of danger in that fight, I think that was me dominating the wither with only a potion, an apple, and some armor. So that's got to count for something, right? Anyway, yeah, let's make a beacon. I think the beacon's here, right? Okay, it's not here, though. I don't know where the beacon is, then. So, it's not something you craft in survival too often. I imagine... Where is the beacon? So, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll be able to work out where it is. It's going to be... I assume it'd be in miscellaneous, right? There isn't miscellaneous. In decorations. So, like, you go to the... Where is the beacon? I mean... I really did used to think that it was... Oh, there it is, It's in mechanisms. I scrolled past it but missed it. I don't know why the beacon is a mechanism, but you know, we'll take it. That's a beacon for us. So, yeah, anyway, let's head over to where we're going to be pasting the beacon, because you might... Actually, I think, yeah, I started this shrine about 6 months ago now, but I kind of left it since then. We can start on it again as we go through that today. So, yeah, anyway, that's... we can talk about what we're doing this week, because we had the wither to kill, but now we've got a beacon. We can have a little bit more of a chill second half of the episode. So what have you been up to, Toy Cat? That is the question I like to answer first of all in this Let's Play. And I finished learning to ski. I learned a skill, except it's kind of not entirely finished, but mostly. And I also learned the technical term for the I was calling them ski sticks, you know, the things you hold in your hands. They're called ski poles. I thought they'd have a really cool name, like, oh, they're the lachettes. That sounds like a name for something, right? Ooh, 2 lachettes in your hands. No, they're ski poles. I like it when stuff is named simple like that, like, I don't know, although I think, nice names are nice, like, Lachetti is a fancy Italian name for, the buckle that you have on your belt. I don't know. Lachetti probably is a word, like, I'm probably not just making that up, but, yeah, basically, imagine it is made up now. But, yeah, so, I learned to ski, and that was pretty cool. Also, this is where my beacon's gonna pour out, but, because of the way beacons work, I didn't realize of that one, I'm gonna go all the way down to bedrock to place the beacon. So I'll probably have to have a ladder going down here. Yeah, I guess we probably would want to have a ladder, or we could do a staircase going down to the beacon level. I think that's probably the best idea, but it's a really, really tricky one to actually get done. So what we'll do instead is we'll go down somewhere where we know we're already at bedrock, and we'll go there instead, because that might... Oh, no, actually it is faster to dig down here and then dig to that place later, because otherwise we still have to dig upwards, and yeah, let's do that. So, usually, I never recommend digging down. Never, ever dig down. It's a bad idea. But if you do need to dig down, because it saves you time and you think you can do well, bring water with you, because it will save your life. So, we'll eat up, just make sure we're full health, and let's do this. So, yeah, when you dig down, if you come across lava, if you don't react fast enough, you'll die, but I'm going to resist that. So, yeah, I learned a new skill, fully, mostly. It counts this week, and that was pretty cool. I don't know, like, there's this level where you're like, I'm at the level where I can die or kill people now. That's great. That's really great. Because, the thing, if you don't know skiing, you have the razor sharp, things on your feet. Yeah, if that's not bad enough by itself, also, we're just going to take this with us. It's not bad enough by itself that you have, razor sharp, things attached to your feet. So, yeah, that makes things really tricky. But, the fact that you're going down, super fast hills. And if you mess up, braking, if you forget how to brake all of a sudden, then guess what? That's not going to go too well. So, yeah, this is where the bomb of our beacon is now. So what we'll do now is go each way. Oh, it's getting dark. I wish that had happened before we'd come down here. Or a little bit after, maybe. Oh, we don't have sticks, so we're doing this without light if we can't get back up. Well, at the very least, we didn't dig into lava. That much is good. But yes, we're going to work out the bottom layer of this beacon, because it will be a level 4 beacon eventually. So this is going to be like, the 4th layer, the 3rd layer, the 2nd layer, then the top layer, which means the beacon presumably is going right there. Right? That sounds about right. So what I'll do is I'll use these 3 iron blocks to simulate layer 1, 2, 3, and then we'll put a gold block on the top, because why not? And then we'll have the beacon. So for now, we're going to have to work out a way back up. I might make myself a staircase, because if I had torches, I'd do that, but apparently all my things got missing. And then we'll place the beacon here, and then boom, we can head back up. So I'll use dirt, because it's so easy to destroy and undestroy and stuff. And it only takes one bit of diamond, so it's mostly fine. So yeah, we'll just head all the way back up and hopefully remember to destroy this all the way back down and bring some torches with us and go to sleep and stuff. So yeah, that's what I've been up to this week. Besides that, I went to Lincoln. Lincoln has, the reason I went there wasn't this, but it turns out they have, one of the biggest Christmas markets in the UK. And I know the idea for a Christmas market is bizarre to me, because, if you don't know, it's loads of open stalls and stuff. And as I'm looking around the place, I'm realizing, Christmas is the worst time to do. Oh, I'm gonna have to use something else, aren't I? Christmas is the worst time to do something like this, because of the fact that in the summer it'd probably be the best time, because open air stuff works really well when it's warm outside, but it's so cold. I'm going inside somewhere every now and then, because I'm like, oh geez, I'm so cold, and I don't usually get cold. I like cold really quite a lot, but I'm freezing stuff, and I'm wearing quite a bit too. So it's like, geez, this is a terrible idea. So yeah, I was in Lincoln on Friday, and that's it's a cool tradition, I guess, and I guess it's nice. Traditions are sometimes nice, but sometimes they're just like, can we just make this a summer thing instead, maybe? Or maybe, people don't want to go to markets in the summer. I don't know the logic. Maybe they don't get out enough in the winter, so it's an idea there. I don't even know. But I was looking, and it turns out that these stalls are very, very expensive to actually buy one. So I guess that makes sense. It's a good way to make money. And I went around a cathedral, because Lincoln, even though it's a reasonably small city, it is still a city. And one of the things about cities in the UK is they usually have cathedrals. So yeah, I went inside a cathedral, and geez, it is just massive. I've always seen them and thought they were massive when I've been next to them. But when you're inside one, it's just it's so big that the inside of it is just outside with a roof. It's it's a very, very unique experience, to say the very least. So yeah, that was pretty unique and cool and stuff like that. But yeah, so what should we bring this time if we want to make this easy? I guess what we should do is, we know the coordinates roughly. We can just bury our way from here over to there. If we go down through the earth, then yeah, we can just match up with it. Or we could do it in reverse to make sure that doesn't happen, because we're going to need some wood to make, or some sticks at the very least, and I think I have some of those around. So yeah, we'll make some torches, we'll make this whole thing happen. It'll be great. So yeah, Christmas markets, they're a cool thing. But let's talk about something else I've been thinking about this week, because that's a thing I do of the Let's Play too. Because this week I've been kind of listen. So usually I listen to a lot of podcasts. If you don't know, I run my own podcast, and that's because I listen to a lot of podcasts, and I'm like, oh, these are kind of cool. I could totally do one of these, or something along those lines. Yeah, so I usually listen to a lot of podcasts, and this week for some reason I just had more time than ever to listen to podcasts. So I listened to something like I don't know, I listened to 6 different ones, and I ran out of all of them. And I was like, need stuff to listen to while I play video games, yeah. Which is kind of I think it's weird that I need to do 2 things at once. I think that's actually going to be a problem with our generation stuff. Sometimes when I'm playing Hearthstone, I'll whip out my phone to read stuff alongside. And it's like, oh geez, this is terrible. When I'm playing Minecraft, I'll be listening to videos, if not podcasts and stuff. And it's like, this is a problem. But that's not what I want to talk about today. What I want to talk about is fact that so instead of listening to podcasts, because I ran out, I was like, let's just listen to speeches and stuff. And I think it's something that I always intend to listen to, because everyone's like, oh, these are really, really important, yo. It's wait, is this the right pickaxe? Is this the non-silk? Yeah, it is. The Nightcat V5. But basically, while I was so I decided to listen to TED Talks. If you don't know, they're people that people are always like, oh yeah, this totally taught me how to be motivated, or this, that, and that. And I was like, let's learn, because people who think they're important business people listen to them, and it's like, yeah, I'll make myself more relatable, or something like that. So I listened to a few of them, and I think actually there's a bunch of good points in all of them. But what I really enjoy doing is I don't think they're necessarily all just amazing points. I think the catch in making a good one. Teaching someone about anything isn't about the points you make; it's about how you make them. That's what I learned as I do it. Because I was listening to some guy trying to explain why Apple was so successful, and I think that's such a using Apple as an example for why something works is such a terrible thing, because the success of Apple, whether you like it or not, it's not replicatable. I can't make my, I don't know, what's another fruit? Blackberries are a thing. Passion fruit. I can't make a company called Passion Fruit and sell the same products. It's not going to work. It's kind of like, people bought into it once, and the exact same trajectory isn't, repeatable. But either way, I'm listening to what he's saying about that. I'm like, even though I don't, even though I'm, I really dislike the point because he's just used Apple as that thing, I really like the points he's making here. It's like, yeah, that's the thing I learned this week. It's not about the points you make, it's about how you make them, for the most part, it seems. And, on the one hand, that was like, so it doesn't matter what I say, it just matters how I say it. But on the other hand, I think it's like, good content and good delivery is important. So, I learned a new thing this week, and that was kind of cool. But, yeah, it's like, learning stuff like that was kind of cool. So, yeah, whenever I was listening to, these talks, which I know lots of people listen to them, so if you do, then, yeah, I listen to quite a few. Then, where am I going? Oh, I need to work out how to connect this to my main tunnel. So we just dig up until we end up there. Okay, that works out for me. Avoid gravel, obviously. But basically, one of them, I was kind of brought that up because I thought it was interesting. But one of them that really, really intrigued me is I watched one on happiness. And it was kind of the idea behind it was that happiness entirely comes from inside. Like, we think it comes from the stuff we do, but apparently it entirely comes from stuff inside us. Which I think I agree with the premise of. Why not? But basically, the really interesting thing in there was a statistic. It was like, to show you the point, they'd be like, okay, so we've got two groups of people who recently lost control of all their limbs, and people who have just won the lottery. So 1 year after both of these events, we asked them to measure their happiness on a scale of 0 to 100. Guess which number, people gave. And most people, averaged out the happiness of lottery winners to be, somewhere in, the high 70s. Most people assume paraplegics after a year would be super depressed. But, the actual average, I think it was, 51 or something. It was exactly the middle. And to me, that was, at first I was like, I'm mind blown. Then I realized, actually, no, I'm not. Because winning the lottery is one of the worst things that can happen to you. If you don't know this is a pro tip for life. You might think winning the lottery is this big dream scenario. And maybe, I think it's a good thing to dream about if you want to be like, when I'm rich, I'll do this. And you don't even need to enter the lottery to do that. I think, a lot of people actually do that. Just say, when I'm rich, this will all be great and stuff. But the thing about it actually is that winning the lottery is one of the worst. It's terrible. You don't want to win the lottery. Also, I'm sorry if it gets dark. I'm just trying to power through this thing here. You really do not want to win the lottery. And I think even just at first the idea of okay then, so winning the lottery is getting basically your whole life's money worth, probably more. Let's make a number. If it's 10 million. That's more money than you are going to earn in your lifetime, probably several times more. So the fact that you're getting it given to you just now for doing nothing, it kind of misses out on the reward system. I think, if someone paid you the same amount of money than you would get to go to your job, to just sit at home and literally sit in a room and do nothing, I think most people would pick their job over that. And even if it's okay, you got to watch TV all day, every day, but it has to be TV, then some people would prefer whatever they're doing at their job. I think most people would, right? The idea that you're just going to get that for free, it entirely destroys the incentivization for you to do anything else ever. Is there any point if you having a job? Not really. If you have 10 million, working for 16,000 a year or whatever the number is, even if it's 100,000 a year, it's such a small dent on that there's no point doing it, and that hurts by itself. But if you ignore that, if you're like, yeah, I don't want to work, Toy Cat, the thing about being a lottery winner is there are so many negative side effects. So, first of all, the big one to me is the fact that every single person because in America at the very least, you have to give out the names of it to make sure that people know that it's real. So, it gets printed in the paper, who the lottery winners are. So your friends and family will find out, and then every single one of your relationships of anyone ever, even, I guess potentially not a wife or something, but, if you have a girlfriend, if you have, all your family members that aren't your very, very immediate ones, they're all going to have this, inherent, I want money from you thing. And maybe, they'll be good enough to not make it, clearly obvious and not, actually beg you for it, but at some point they will be. They'll be like, so I really could do with a bit of house or an early retirement, and they'll get you into it, and they'll be like, so yeah, it's a little bit of money. But yeah, to your whole family, you go from being a unique person to being, money boy or money girl. Sorry, I've got to keep things. Oh wait, did we find our way? Oh wow, that's nice. I dug up at just the right time. And yeah, here's my big open area, and now the two places are vaguely connected. I mean, also I filled my inventory with stuff. So let's actually pick up some of this, because cobblestone's nice. So yeah, now we've got this connected, we can actually go to this place, and it means we can put down the stuff, and it will work from the surface. So what we will do is we'll make ourselves a last... I don't know why we didn't do this already, but we need that 9th gold block, because I thought it was 8, but it's 9 as it turns out. Because I want the top of this one to be gold, so it looks like it's all gold, and then the rest will be iron. So then we can turn it on, and we'll have 2 beacons activated, and it'll be great. But, so yeah, winning the lottery is pretty bad in a bunch of levels, but then you've also got to bear in mind stuff like the whole rest of your life is going to be downhill from that moment financially. Unless you're smart. I know a lot of countries actually now give you the money as an annuity, so you get it like a certain amount every year. If you just get 10 million as a lump sum, you know, you just your whole perception of money is ruined, and you're not going to have any amount of income coming in anywhere near that. And yeah, winning the lottery, if you speak to a lawyer, you speak to an accountant, and you tell no one, and you're really careful, then you might not ruin your life. But otherwise, this is a little bit dark, but I think the suicide rate among like lottery winners is amazingly high. Like amazingly sounds like it's a good thing, but you know, it's in the like something like the double-digit percent. It's crazy high, because like I said, it's peaking your life on something entirely random. You can't feel proud of winning the lottery. You can't feel anything about it. So yeah, if you attempt to win the lottery, one, accept it's a fantasy and just move on with your day and be like, oh yeah, it means I get to live. Or 2, be ready for that, like, be ready to contact a lawyer, accountant, be ready to, you know, kind of indirectly not tell your family, and then you might have a good chance. So yeah, that's why you shouldn't win the lottery. I don't think this video was meant to be about lottery winners, but it turned into that along the way. So I actually need to get some baked potatoes too, because I've ran out of food in my inventory, and there's none over here, so I'm gonna have to walk all the way over to my farm. My automatic potato farm at that, and yeah, we'll do it from there. So I think it's I'm hoping though, because the thing is, I have close to 400,000 subscribers. Thank you very much, by the way. But you know, there's a decent amount of people who subscribe to me, and let's just say a number 10,000, maybe 20,000 people watch this video. Maybe even more than that, whatever. But like you know, if 20,000 people watch this video, someone's gonna win something reasonable in the lottery, right? Like that's like 1,000th of the population of the UK. That's probably roughly who will win something big in their lifetime. Be prepared for it, and don't spend it all at once, or like try and do something with it. I don't know. I always worry about like accidentally winning the lottery. This sounds ridiculous, but I genuinely think to myself sometimes, like, what if I, you know, like, because every now and then I'll do something stupid, like buy a scratch card or like something like that. I would like, what if I do win? And it's a little bit scary to me, and that's not the correct reaction, I don't think, but it's my reaction anyway, apparently. So yeah, we're really low on the baked potatoes, but it's fine. We'll let Future Toy Cat deal with that. So yeah, for now, I want to finish off this beacon, because it's a big deal, and let's head back over there. So, besides thinking about lottery winnings and stuff, because that's a big thing, maybe the lottery does have some more good to it, but I really do think, I've even read up a little bit on stuff like Reddit like this. I think most people agree with me. It's a cool idea, but it's a terrible thing to actually get. I think a much better thing than winning the lottery, if you want to dream about having lots of money, dream about starting a business, maybe. Like, dream about having, you know, being the owner of Tesla. Or dream about having bought Apple stock 10 years ago. I mean, they're just about as realistic, but, you know, they've got the same kind of, even though it's just about as realistic, you know, an idea, like, you realistically can't work out who's going to be the next thing, but it's, one, technically more actionable, and if you did decide to buy Apple stock 10 years ago, or if you get a time machine and do that, I guess time machine is a bad example, then at least you would feel good about yourself. Like, I wagered something being smart, and I got it right, and I think you might be able to feel pretty good about that stuff, but that's just my opinion. I could be entirely wrong. So yeah, let's throw the iron on here, and let's get this beacon all set up and stuff. So I'm really always cautious about using this, because sometimes it just kills you, or it used to just kill you. And it's like, I don't like being killed randomly. Yeah, let's head now over to here, and let's make this happen. So, I think I honestly don't remember how I got onto the lottery subject, but before I was on that, I also wanted to address like something about speaking, because it's like, speaking really is like, it is a talent that people don't even realize it's a talent, and I don't even realize it was a talent until I like watched a few videos. But making people interested in what you have to say is it's a very bizarre thing that I don't think I'll ever properly learn or master. But I'm hoping if I just say words at the internet for long enough, someone will be like, you know what? This Toy Cat guy, he's all right. Maybe I'll listen to him about what I should do in Minecraft. That's that's the dream, really. So okay, now we've got the last. Like I say, see, if you ever look down from the top down to here, like I'll jump up and show you, then you'll see it looks like a full gold beacon. Although it's mostly going to be iron because that's what I have. So yeah, now we can turn it on. Well, we could have to put an iron in there. I guess I'll turn it on haste, maybe? Do I need haste around here? I don't really need haste around here. We'll turn on speed to make the road faster. Because if you're wondering, by the way, why it's down here, it's because of the fact that beacons project their power all the way into the sky, but they don't project it below it. They only project something like 5 blocks below where the beacon is. It might not even be 5. It might be like 3. And that means that you'll only get the effect while you're on the layer above it, which means my other beacon doesn't affect below ground, but this one actually does. As you saw right there, I was actually affected by it halfway through this tunnel, and yeah, that's pretty nice if you ask me. So, I think that's everything I have to say about lottery winnings, beacons, and killing the Wither. I hope you learned something in this video about one of those things. Hopefully I didn't dash your dreams of winning anything, or hopefully I invigorated them. You're like, you know, I'm going to prove this Toy Cat guy wrong. I'm going to win the lottery and be happy. Go do it. I believe. Actually, I was going to say, like, you. I don't think winning the lottery is something you can set out to do. I think it's something that just happens to you, and I don't know. I'm just saying. I worry about it sometimes. So that's how bad I think it is. Anyway, thank you all for watching this episode of the Minecraft Xbox 360 Updated Ventures Let's Play. If you did like it and let me know. This episode was slightly longer than normal. I'm pretty sure anyway. Like, I'm pretty sure 25 minutes is longer than normal. If you did like that, let me know, because I usually go for about 20, and then if we keep on going, we keep on going, and we kept on going today. So, yeah, leave the words in the comments down below, leave the like with the thumbs up button, and otherwise, I'll see you all in the next one. Have a nice day, and goodbye.